Hello and welcome back to Calmsden Farm. We are up at the new cow farm and we are just making a total mix ration mix for the cows. You will see that I have added in a manure bunker. It's 25 grand I think I spent. So yeah, all good. We'll start hopefully getting manure now from the cows. We have done a cultivating contract off screen that bought in about 18 grand I think. I've got the vent hooked up to the plough and we have made a start in field number, let me just have a look, field 22. So it's going to take a while, that one, but it'll kind of be a bit of a fill-in job I think. I want to get the soil sampling done on field 21 and also get it rock picked, or stone picked should I say. So we've got plenty to be going on with. So I'll get this mix finished and yeah, catch up in a second. There we go, cows. Enjoy. Not sure how much they're actually going to take. Let's have a quick look. Going to take a fair bit, I think. Take it up to about 60k, won't it? Oh, yeah, there you go. Super. So that is all the animals fed. Been round and done all of them since the last episode, so jobs are good in there. So we can now head to the Massey. Where did I leave the Massey? There we go. Oh yeah, in the garage, that's why. It needs a repair, so we'll get that done. So speed tiller's okay. The Massey, oh, 18 grand. Wowzers. Well, we won't bother with the doing the front weight, I don't think. Right, let's get this out of here now and go and lease ourselves a stone picker. So I've gone for the Elho Scorpio XL. So this is a mod by Iconic, I think it is. Wider working width and a greater capacity for the stones, so that's going to make the job slightly easier. But yeah, so we'll head to field 21 now and get this job underway. So we're on to the second headland and we're already 30% full, so I'm glad we had the bigger capacity. This has got, I didn't realise, it's got an 18 mile an hour working speed, which seems a bit quick. So I've dialed it down to 12 on the speed limiter. Cruise control, that's the word I was looking for. So, yeah, we're just gonna, I think I'm gonna do 2 headlands and then probably stick it on a worker. I have set a worker running the mulcher in the sunflower field, or what was the sunflowers. So that's working away nicely. The I think this cost us 3 grand, this stone picker, so not quite sure what we'll get selling the stones, but it's all a little bit of cash, isn't it? So I'll get this headland done and set a worker off to finish this field. Right, so I've set up a course by course, and then the thought occurred to me, well, I'm going to have to keep emptying it myself. So I'm going to try, I'm not saying it's going to work because it's the first time I've used it or done it this way, is to get course play and auto drive to work together. So I've set the sort of loading point is the job that we're doing, so that's field 21. And then the delivery point is stones deliver, which we've got already mapped into the auto drive, and it's delivering stones. And I think that's all I need to do. Got the course play box ticked down here, but we'll see. I'm not sure it's going to work, but it's worth a try. So we've got the, what else have we got going on? We have got the mulching going on in field 2. That's making good progress. It's nice to use the New Holland for stuff other than feeding the cows. Where's that fence? Here it is. So we can crack on now and do a bit of ploughing. So just looking at this divide between the two fields, and it is absolutely pointless having it there. So I think once we've done all of the rest of the field and the headlands, we'll just turn on create fields and fill all that lot in. Same with the little bits of grass over there at the sort of on the border, just here, and the same over here as well. So we'll get all that ploughed through and see how we get on. Now, I think the worker, excuse me, tab in, is going to hopefully, it might work. Oh yeah, it's turned itself on. How cool is that? So that'll get to field 21 weight, and then it'll go to the stones deliver, hopefully. Well then, is it going to go? We shall see. Can't actually remember where the weight point is. Okay, it's there, so it's got to fill. Yes! Oh, brilliant. Fantastic. Oh, I'm well pleased with that. Excellent. Well, that could crack on. We'll, I'll keep an eye on it, make sure that it actually gets to the stones delivery point, and yeah, then we can crack back on with the ploughing, and that can just work away autonomously. Oh, with a bit of tweaking at the stone delivery point, we've got it to work. So that should now be on its way back to the field and should carry on as where it left off. So yeah, fingers crossed. Now, last episode when I said about having to plough and it ruining our score, well, I spoke incorrectly. So I'll hold my hands up, I was wrong. It turns out that you can plough, but then it's okay, because if we're going to direct drill, which we are, precision farming thinks that that's okay. So thank you Disturb for that piece of information. Stand corrected. So yeah, we'll get this ploughed up, and then we better think about what crops we're going to put in. We are on the 40th pass now. Probably halfway-ish, I guess, through the field. It's taken some time. But yeah, just plodding on. I think the stone picking's going well. There's something not quite right with the auto drive up at the sell point, but it only takes 2 seconds to go and intervene, so that's working away and is not far from finishing. We don't need to pick these ones up because they're small. They'll just roll back in with whatever crop we put in when we roll it after seeding or planting, depending on what it is. But yeah, I think we'll just plod on and do a bit more and catch up very shortly. taking a break from the ploughing to retrieve the New Holland. It's done a good job in this field number 2. We'll need to mulch this field where we had the corn. I think I'm going to have to do that, otherwise it may well obliterate the poplars. So that's another job on the list. So let's just find the Massey. That's going to take the 5,000 litres of fuel. And fuel? No, not fuel, but stones. It needs fuel. So hopefully it'll get there, and then we can refill it back at the main farm, and then we can get rid of the stone picker. We won't need it again. And yeah, we can crack on now back to ploughing. Right then, finally finished the up and downs and the main body of the field. So this is the last little bit, and then we can turn GPS off. Thank you very much. Lift the plough out of the ground. Now need to turn it and then finish off along this bottom side, back up, and then along where the two fields join together. So we're up at the joint between the two fields now. Just turn on allow, create fields, and we'll just drag that through. Try and blend it into there a bit. There we go. Very good. Spin back round, and then we can get that other slither and then take out the tiny little divide between the fields. We can always plant two separate crops as we've done back at the main farm. But that's working perfectly. Get these missed bits and we'll finish up, I think. Right then, well that's all done. Good afternoon's work. Nice and neat. I think we'll probably go to this field exit down here, and I'll see you back at the main farm. So we are in the corn side of field 3, just running the mulcher around the headland a few times, and then I'll stick that on a worker, I think. This is going to need ploughing, unfortunately. But what I might do is use the subsoiler as well on the Massey, possibly. Not sure. It may well be a bit quicker, but don't know. So I'm going to do the headlands, and we'll get this set on a worker. Well, this is a bit different. So I thought, what can we use to plough that field? So I've gone with the class Zerion with the Bednar. I think it is 8-metre subsoiler behind it. 530 horsepower, I think it is. It's an absolute beast. Loving it already. So we'll get round and into the field and we'll make a start. Well, it's working. I didn't doubt it for a minute. And we've also got the worker in the massey with the rock picker following behind us. So maximum efficiency. Worker over there mulching. So we should have this field turned around in no time. Well, the mulching's all done, so got the fence out of the way, and now I just need to think about which direction to go in for the worker that's following me. We go left, I reckon. The only slight issue with this is the turning circle's not the best with this, the way it's attaching, but I'm happy, it's working really well. It's nice to use some different kit, especially something as meaty as this. Some more lights on, there we go. Yeah, it's working well. I think, yeah, follow me is brilliant. I mean, I could have just set up a course and had them both running on the same one, but it's just easier doing it with follow me when it's something like this. So I'll crack on with this and yeah, see how far we get before the light disappears. Last bit of the headland now, and that's worked really well. I think I said it earlier, but we'll take that little victory. I just don't want to. Tell you what, we will get out of here and let's get rid of the worker. Thank you very much. We can then back this up out of the way, because I think there's a little bit there and there's a bit here. Just back this down the embankment. Back into the Zerion and get those final 2 bits. Just looking at the mini map, and field 3, all the red's gone. Don't need the needs ploughing requirement has been met, and so has field 22. So not a bad day's work. You might say that it was a waste of money getting the Zerion and the Bednar, but I disagree. It was a worthwhile exercise, I think. So what I need to do is return the leased equipment. We will head to bed. Head to bed. Poet, don't know it. And I will see you in the morning. Well, good morning. It's just after 6:30. We are just topping the cows up with some feed. Hopefully not going to take too much. Should have plenty to keep them going. So this morning, before the sell points open, we are going to soil sample our new field. So I just need to, there we go, cows are all topped up, straw they're okay. So we'll head out here, hop onto the quad bike that we rode up on, and start sampling field 21. Okay, so we've done the boundary of the field and just filling in the centre now. If we look at the precision farming screen here, the brown burgundy colour shows us that the soil sample has been taken. So we've probably got 1, 2, 3, 5, maybe another 6, 7 samples to do. While I was just working my way around the edge, I was looking at the prices of crops, etc. And while that does that, I'll just show you the price at the minute for linseed. So it says December and 6.48. We're already at 6.63 at the general store. So I think once we've done this, we'll get a couple of loads of linseed sold. Just looking to see if there's anything else. No, sunflower oil's dropping. Honey, not quite yet. Cheese and butter, 3,000. No, butter. No, maybe not. Okay, so definitely linseed. And I think that's probably about it. Right, so we've got the Massey on the big Roland Roll Speed trailer, and we've just had the results in from the soil sampling. So we have got a mixture of loam and silty clay. Okay, we know that it needs some liming. Nitrogen will sort when we plant. Yield, we haven't got any data of that. That's okay, and that shows us what the seed rate is going to be, although that's a bit of a weird map. Okay, not a problem. Ah, that'll be from when we planted it, I bet. Very strange. Okay, so we know what we've got to do there. The score's jumped up a tiny bit. The only other thing I have just noticed is these areas here. Now, that's most likely because that's where the field sort of boundary was before, between 20 and 22. And it says outdated data, so that is going to need sampling. So I need to do that at some point. But for now, let's get some linseed sold. Right, just finishing off loading up with 42,000 litres of linseed. I think, if I remember rightly, we were going to the general store, but let's just double check linseed. There we go. Current price is 663 general store. So that is all the way, he says, up here, isn't it? General store. Yep. Okay. Let's head off and get this sold. Right then, we're here. We're tipping, and the money is going up quite nicely, to be fair. It's not going to bring us hundreds of thousands, clearly, but anything to make that bank balance look a bit better is much welcome. So what do we get for that? 27, 30 grand, let's say, with the environmental score. So definitely worth doing another load today. So we'll head back down, pick it up, and I'll catch you when we're back at the store. Okay, second load of today, and this is going to take us well over 100 grand, which is good. Feels like a safe amount, what with vehicle repairs and anything else that might crop up. No pun intended. So what we're going to get for that? Same again? Yeah, absolutely brilliant. So, all good. 120k in the bank. I think next time we will lime field 21. Maybe put some a base layer of nitrogen down. But yeah, then we're sort of into the winter work. Not sure when the poplars are going to be ready to harvest, but we'll just have to wait and see with that. But thank you very much again for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, leave a like. Feel free to comment down below. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.